So let's talk about something a bit more advanced in terms of pentatonic. You know, you can find a lot of pentatonic stuff anywhere on the net or in any book, the basic pentatonics. But there are some extra things that you can do, and they're quite contemporary in terms of, you know, you hear them from like Robben and Scott Henderson and all those, you know, kind of contemporary blues, more kind of crossover between, you know, jazz, fusion, and blues. And a lot of the stuff that they do is mixing the pentatonic, the typical major and minor pentatonic that we already seen how to use, with other scales or just extra notes. So the first thing you can do is add that, you know, that famous flat 5, you know, the blues. The minor scale, and you will get what's called the blues scale. That's, you know, still quite fairly known. And the next thing I will do is I will add notes from the diminished scale, the C half step, whole step diminished scale, which is okay. So this gives me a few more tensions, gives me a flat second flat 9, minor third and major third, flat 5, and the natural 5, the 6th, flat 7, and then back to the C tonic, the root. So mixing all these things up, you actually get a quite contemporary sound. So this is quite a, you know, contemporary way of playing blues. Some people might agree, some people might not. But I think it gives quite a kind of some interesting sounds. And I've definitely advised to listen to some of you know, Robert Ford's albums and Scott Anderson and also Miles Davis. I think both guys learned a lot from Miles Davis. I mean, there's probably a different approach to the way of playing blues or music in general, but a lot of the chromatic stuff that they put in their playing probably comes from Miles Davis, so check that out definitely. So this is an example in C major using the C minor pentatonic, C major pentatonic, the diminished scale in C, the half step, a whole step, and the blues scale, that extra flat 5. So pay attention to all of this when it gets, you know, when it comes all together.